Oh, how are we today, my little Cybies? Hello, hello. Do you guys like the new multi-chat? I did another one. Again! I am not late. A wizard is never late. Or a witch in this instance, I suppose. How is everyone today? It's just gonna be another talky dry stream this week. I was editing a video, I had a lot of IRL stuff going on, so I didn't really have a topic prepared. We'll definitely try to do a react next week, though, and do some more gaming this weekend, probably. I might be planning a trip for the end of the month, so we'll see about that, too. We'll see how well this works. Oh, it's showing both.
Sent a super chat offering to the tech god that everything works tax.
Ah, okay. Well, I just fixed the one thing that wasn't working. Friendship ended with, Stream Elements. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still using them for my supers and stuff. But they don't really have a good multi-chat solution, and I was just helping Malcolm with OBS. Because Malcolm wants to switch to just raw OBS instead of using Streamlabs. But OBS doesn't have, like, all the nice bells and whistles and plugins that Streamlabs does. So it's hard to find a multi-chat solution, and what I was doing before was capturing the pop-out of Stream Elements' ground control multi-chat. And that was working until it was all doubling up messages on us last week. So I found this, this one called Caster Labs. And it was super easy to connect everything and set up, and they generate a browser link for you to capture an OBS, and it makes it very, very
Kendall
easy.
Sent a super chat. Guy who still laughs at damn Daniel Tax.
Thank you. I don't know what or who that is, but thank you. I'm giving lessons today. So yeah, this was super easy to set up. It also does alerts and super chats and stuff like that. It works a lot like Stream Elements, but the multi-chat is just better.
Sent a super chat. Sai has multi chats. I'm proud of you, champ.
Thank you, Sawesomeness. Thank you. Thank you all for putting up with my my inability to do my tech well, even though I make my stream screen look good. I think I'm happy with the updates I've done so far. We'll probably stop messing with the layout for a while until I get it in my head that it needs to change again. I think I like the pale background behind my stupid fat head to go with the new music thing. There's no chicken, guys. There's no chickens in Ba Sing Se. There's no fucking chickens in Ba Sing Se. I think Kaiser's trying to tell me he has fan art for me. Oh, he definitely has some fan art for me. So let's see what Kaiser sent me. Kaiser sent me the most offensive thing you can say on the internet, which is, you're a father. As we all know. Obviously, I'm not going to get away with not talking about the drama the art commentary community thinks is going on this week. But this is just a yap stream. This is just a yap stream. But anyway, Caster Labs, if you want a good multi-chat solution, so far, big wreck. See, the problem with the Stream Elements one, too, is it wouldn't pick up the YouTube chat until I actually went live. And with this one, just having the VOD up gave me the YouTube chat no problems. So if you need streaming advice, this is what I'm giving giving you right now. I also, speaking of controlling high control groups, we were talking about high control groups and manipulative people and cults on my server again today, because it's pretty relevant to the situation going on with this commentary community, which is a cancerous little tumor on the ass of YouTube who thinks they're the entire website and the entire internet. And it just kind of burst open and is leaking pus everywhere, and people who actually touch grass are noticing. So, yeah, Tyler covered this too. And I mean, Tyler and I, we don't have issues with each other, but I don't think our styles gel, and Tyler's a bit too much of a normie who's ready to fight people.
Thomas 93 sent a super chat. The chicken is as real as the Epstein list.
Oh, topical. But yeah, I just watched Westside Tyler react to my conversations with Gilded and Beckett, and Tyler's a cool dude. I don't got any real problems with him, but bro, you gotta stop doing this thing where you're basically taking your shirt off on stream and saying, "Come fight me in real life, bro! Use your real face and name, bro!" Like, dude, I can't fuck with that either. Not nearly as bad as the other guys, obviously. Tyler seems pretty solid, but he's way too much of a normie for this more nerdy sphere of streaming. That's what is the worst thing I'll say about him. But yeah, it's good to not feel fucking crazy. That I could see another adult around my age going, no, this is fucking unacceptable freak shit, and no one should be doing this. You know, like, but I don't care if the little chuckle fucks down in their sludge pile want to laugh at me calling what they do cult-like, or say it's cult-like tactics and manipulation and brainwashing tactics. I don't care if they want to laugh at that, because I'm being dead ass, and if me saying that and demonstrating how these things works helps a single person realize they don't have to put up with these people, or answer to these people, or hang out with these people, and these people have no power over them, that's cool by me. So you guys can go ahead and laugh and make your terrible memes on the Oplock server that you have to explain to people because they're so bad. If you have to explain the joke, there is no joke. Write that down. I'm becoming Malcolm today. Anyway, so we're gonna watch a little video. So talk about that reminded me of this short film from 1999 that was uploaded on YouTube like 11 years ago, and I have the super chats paused for right now. We're just gonna watch this short movie. I'm surprised this only has like 242,000 views after 11 years. This is a great short film about how cults work, and it's darkly funny. And it's everything I explained to you guys last week about the bite model. And if you're interested, we'll go over the bite model again. Because I do have a lot of interest in cults. And cult brainwashing and cult conditioning. So I recognize these things when I see it. If somebody is out there telling you, oh, it's your fault for being too sensitive to what people are saying, they're just trolls. You're the problem if you can't just brush off these very seriously disturbing things they're saying and doing. Like, that's how you normalize that behavior to people. This is what predators do. This is what manipulators do. And I'm not saying anyone is out there being an actual rapist, but they have the attitude of one, and they enable an environment that would foster one. So anyway, let's watch this video about how to become a cult leader and see if it applies to anything we've been seeing on the internet recently. Love the music, too. Hope this doesn't get me copyright struck. This is a good video. It's an indie film.
Don't you want devoted followers who leave their families for you, give their money to you, give their bodies to you, give up their lives for you, consider you God, and will kill for you?
I love you.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who remembers this.
Don't you want to become a cult leader? Since the death of God, there's been a vacancy open. You could fill that void. Here.
I mean, it's a joke, but it's not. As people become more disillusioned with mainstream religion, they do have to fill the void with something. Which is why you have to be careful when you encounter a group you think is like your people. You know, they might be replacing that need for religion in you. You see a lot of this with, like, crazy people on the internet these days, you know, where it's like being the best leftist is their religion. Like, they don't even, like, understand half the things they're talking about. They just have to be the best one, you know?
Here's how. Structure your cult like an onion with the most benign and helpful features on the outside and the most controlling, kooky, and evil parts at the secret inner core. Use deception. Don't tell them who you really are. Lie. Leave out important information or distort information.
Are you trying to recruit me? No. I'm just trying to share something meaningful with you.
Establish front groups.
We're a Bible study group.
We're a management course. We're a meditation center.
We're a world peace organization.
We're a personal development center.
That lady's really good at the crazy eyes. But yeah, that's the thing too. It doesn't have to be religious. They don't even have to call themselves a religion or a belief system for something to become a cult. I mean, you could join something you think is, like, just a Tupperware club, and they're secretly, like, you know, sacrificing things to demons. You know, it's like, before you, like, look at any cult, like, look at the Zizians, look at Love Has Won, look at even Charles Manson. It doesn't necessarily have to be religious for a group to become a cult. Wow.
We're a drug rehab center.
Promise to fulfill their dreams.
Don't you want a world of unconditional love and brotherhood? We have the secrets to self-improvement. You can join us and be special.
Join our elite mission to save the world. We can teach you special powers. Personal power.
Psychic power.
Past life connection.
Telekinesis.
Offer them something free and get them to feel obliged to give you something in return.
Well, we gave you that free dinner. The least you could do is come to our weekend intensive.
You can tell them time is...
Yeah, remember when I questioned a man if he was really the kind of man who would stand around while other men just talk about raping women and not say anything? Remember when I asked a guy that? This ginger guy, you might have heard of him. And he responded to me, well, I defended you against those screenshots. And it's like, bro, why do you think it's not, you're the one saying I'm making things transactional. Meanwhile, you're saying, well, you can't criticize me for this, 'cause I defended you once. Like, give me a break.
You can tell them time is running out and that they must make their decision now or it will be too late.
This is your only chance to make it. Don't blow it.
It's important to make this commitment now.
This is an issue of burning urgency.
Don't give them time to think. Diminish doubting commiseration by separating your new recruits from each other. Surround them with happy, true believers, so when in doubt, they will tend to do what everyone around them is doing and believe that is normal.
Do what everyone else around them is doing and believe that is normal. Well, of course we all record calls of each other. Of course we do. That's just what we do here, man. You have to be on board with that, or you just can't be part of the group. Of course we talk about raping people. It's you who's the problem. If you are upset by that or call that out or tell people to stop, you're the problem here. This is just what we do. This is just commentary. Welcome to commentary. If you can't take it, you're not one of the cool kids. You see how this works? Are you beginning to see how this works? You beginning to see how this works? I don't even think some groups become cults on purpose. I really, someone like Lyle Convoy, he does just want control over other people. He does. But it's not like he's sitting there going, yes, I'm masterminding all of this. No, it's just interconnected human behavior all congealing into a terrible, terrible thing and then becoming a cult. So I don't think a lot of cults even start on purpose, to be honest. They just become that through behavior like this.
Start with a prolonged period of love bombing. Surround them with unconditional love and attention. Your cult family should act friendly and interested. Get info.
Oh my god, your streams are so cool. You're so cool. Why don't you come join our discords? Let this guy be your mod. Oh, that guy started talking about rape. That's just what he does. Ignore that. If he gets under your skin, that's your fault.
Information and hone their weak spots.
Tell us about yourself.
Take this personality test.
And then use this information to manipulate them.
Gradually, over time, you'll begin to shape the recruit's behavior by granting.
Yeah, getting people to talk about their trauma and then using it against them later. Almost like what fucking Scientologists do.
The recruit's behavior by granting or withholding this love and attention. After they've bonded, slowly start making your demands upon them. The message being,
Nothing in this world has value unless it relates to the leader, or the ultimate purpose.
control their behavior.
Come live with us.
Wear these clothes.
Eat this food.
Come live with us. Come live with us. Who do we know who meets teenagers on Discord and then moves them into his house after they turn 18? I think he's a man who wears a stinky lion mask. I think that's who I'm talking about.
All you need is 2 hours sleep.
Prescribe a rigid schedule.
Cold showers daily.
Keep them active and with as little sleep as possible.
Keep them active and with little sleep as possible. Remember when Beckett was talking about how tired he was, having to jump from stream to stream every day to rant about this drama that I supposedly was trying to start and he totally didn't? Yeah. Keep people active. Keep them angry at each other. Keep them going on streams. Keep them tired and on edge, getting them to say stupid shit. Then turn around and make that stupid shit content, get them on more streams, just keep them completely just bamboozled and on edge and stressed all the time. And then they're easy to control.
If you can, restrict their eating habits to low-protein food. Control their thoughts.
Our ideology answers all questions to all problems.
Let our doctrine think for you.
Control their emotions. Induce guilt.
The United States dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima.
People are dying of starvation.
People are dying of starvation.
You are not living up to your potential.
You are not living up to your potential.
You cheated on that test.
And fear.
Or, you know, stuff like, you're the problem. If you take these trolls we just let hang out in our servers and be our chat mods and pay money to say, oh, we don't agree with the rape guy talking about rape, we'll just platform him on our streams, but we don't agree with him. And you're the problem if you have a problem with him being here. It's you. You should feel guilty.
The enemy will electroshock you, torture you,
Kill you, or carry you off to hell.
Control information. Keep them from knowing all the workings of the cult.
Block out any information which is critical of the group.
Encourage members to spy and report on one another.
Staring directly at the camera like I'm in the office.
Separate the recruit from himself by attacking the self and inducing a mental breakdown disguised as a spiritual awakening.
Is that not every Senate call? Is that not every single Senate call or any call these art commentary people do? Just getting people to have mental breakdowns? I'm pretty sure that's like what every single one... That's the one Malcolm listened to just the other day that Ponder Sprocket was playing Good Cop in, much to my disappointment.
When they start to freak out, have side effects, or hallucinate, tell them they are flushing out the bad stuff inside.
When I was meditating, I felt an infinite emptiness. It was utterly terrifying.
No, this is good. You're transforming. Do it more.
You are reaching God.
You're being reborn.
You are becoming one with the universe, one with our family.
Make them paranoid about their own bodies or thought processes.
You're battling your sinful nature. Your body is detoxifying.
Tell them that there is...
You're purity testing me, and I knew you would end up like this one day. I knew it. You're purity testing me. You're against the groupthink. Like, bro, come on, it's textbook.
Tell them that there is a part of their mind they must eliminate in order to find happiness.
You must eliminate the toxic mind.
Your ego. Your ego is the source of all your problems.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Good. Now you're free. In fact, there was no you there to begin with.
Claim authority. It can come from a divine source.
Your Bible clearly states that I am the Messiah.
Bogus scientific research.
Scientific studies prove my techniques work.
Or special knowledge.
I am the enlightened master of the universe.
Make up stories.
I am the man who holds people accountable online. I have all the authority and know all the things. Come join us.
Make up stories about yourself to boost your importance.
I invented air. I have special access to the aliens.
But don't be stupid about it. Start slowly. A good con man takes a little bit of truth and a lot of lies and pulls the wool over the eyes of the ignorant.
I think a lot of people should maybe commit this phrase to memory. A good con man takes a little bit of truth and a lot of lies and pulls the wool over the eyes of the ignorant.
Induce trance states and self-hypnosis by practicing thought-stopping rituals and repetitive acts like dancing, spinning, singing,
We love the leader is love. When I'm not with him, I feel like a schlub. We love the leader is love.
Picture Lyo's Discord kittens.
When I'm not with him, I feel like a schlub.
Over-breathing.
I mean, you could maybe stretch it and say they do this by, like, upsetting people and getting them on streams for hours and hours to yell at each other.
And chanting.
Stamp out down, 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 stamp out down,
Stamp out doubt, stamp out doubt.
Be okay with rape talk. Be okay with rape talk. He only had the bestiality that he spammed into Discord servers as a joke, guys. You should be completely okay with that. He's just a troll. You can't be upset by that or have a moral objection at all, or you're not one of the cool kids like us.
Stamp out doubt.
Practice prolonged hours of meditation. In these trance states, they are more receptive and suggestible. Revert them back to childhood dependence and mindless obedience. Encourage separation from their family.
Your friends and family probably won't understand.
Your friends and family probably won't understand.
It doesn't sound like your family and friends really love you if they can't support your new decision.
Maybe you should stay away from them. It's unhealthy for you to be around unenlightened people anyway.
Maybe you should get away from purity testers who try to tell you that everything these people are doing and how worked up and paranoid they have you is sick and wrong. Don't listen to those people. They're just sensitive. They can't take trolling, and trolling's no big deal. So don't take those guys seriously, but we'll just make sure they're in all the same servers as you and all the same chats as you, keeping an eye on you. Like, dude, this is why again, I don't think Lyo and the commentary community created a cult on purpose, but they are becoming one. And it's scary and dangerous. Even though they're all, like, fat cringe retards, it's still scary and dangerous. And, again, if what I'm saying here helps even one person realize that they can just leave and that these people have no power over them, I will be satisfied with that.
If you can't recruit your friends, cut off from them.
Stop wasting time with non-believers.
Stop wasting time with non-believers.
Encourage dependency and conformity, and discourage autonomy and individuality.
The whole purpose must be the focus. The self-purpose must be subordinated.
The whole purpose must be the focus. The self-purpose must be subordinated.
Have confessionals where people demonize their early lives and only praise their life in the group. Rewrite the past as...
Oh, you mean like Beckett saying, oh, I had to learn to play ball with these guys and not be so sensitive. Beckett started out really critical of Lyo Convoy, and now he's been so engulfed by the cancerous tumor that is the commentary community, he was basically sweeping for Lily Orchard. Because it was making Lyo look really bad. And it sucks! Because he did a really good video on the whole Saberspark thing, and I think he's very talented, and I think he could be better than these losers, but he clearly doesn't want to be. So, it's unfortunate. You're not going to get anywhere on YouTube if you keep hanging out with these people, though. I'll tell you that. But it's just a hobby. He's just a goofy guy, so he shouldn't care, right?
Terrible, even if it was great.
Before I came to Emerge, I was a bad person. I was greedy, misguided, self-centered, and lost. My life is wonderful now. I hate my old life.
Before coming to Emerge, I was always in my ego. My toxic mind was running my life. I was a sinful, negative loser.
Before I joined the commentary community, I actually thought talking about rape casually was bad, but now I know better. I know that I'm the problem if I have a problem with that. They taught me well. And it's no need to worry at all why all this degenerate sex shit is being normalized to me. I shouldn't worry about that or think about that. I'm too busy fighting people constantly on live streams to even consider the position I'm sinking into right now.
Thanks to the leader, every day I'm a winner.
Isolate them from the rest of the world. Make them feel part of a special...
Look at the background here, though. You could tell this was filmed in like, the late 90s. Holy shit.
Make them feel part of a special elite group with an important mission.
Monuments and historical landmarks will someday be erected to commemorate us and our sacrifices.
Tighten your group's bond by establishing scapegoats and enemies. Demonize outsiders as...
Oh, you mean like every single time the art commentary gets into trouble, they pick a random person from it whose dirt they'll just dump out of a box onto them that they already knew about? You know, convenient scapegoat to distract everybody?
As less than human, biased, corrupt, or conspiring against the group.
No, you can't see the Twin Towers. It's just like all the, like, you know, just the style of the cars and the lack of, like, you know, neon signs and electric lights and TV screens and shit, you know? It's that.
Develop an us versus them mentality. Fighting resistance. Tell them their critical thoughts are evidence that they have committed crimes against the group. Start investigating them and make up crimes.
I think I want to leave.
You must be insane.
Make them feel guilty.
We're doing important work here.
You must be crazy if you don't want to be part of the What do you mean you didn't want to be part of the commentary community, Sai? Even though you said it all the time that you are not part of it and never want to be part of it. What do you mean you weren't trying to join it by talking to people you didn't even know were part of it? What do you mean? Oh, you think people telling, not even rape jokes, you think people just talking about raping women out of nowhere is a bad thing that you don't want to be around? Well, you're just purity testing. You're just virtue signaling. You're the problem here. It's you. You're the problem, not us. Like, holy shit, you know? I was born at night, but not last night, guys. Maybe if I was, like, 20 years younger, this shit would have worked on me, but unfortunately, I'm old.
Expect saving the world is easy?
We're all called upon to make some sacrifices for...
Yeah, and if any of this sounds familiar to you, like, eerily familiar, to the point that it is creating, like, a cold, vacuous void inside of you, you may be a victim of manipulation, either by a group or a person, but you should definitely just think about the position you're in and how you got there.
For the cause.
Just when things get tough, you want to give up.
You're weak.
Do you want to move forward toward freedom and enlightenment?
Now, I'm gonna be honest, I will use cult very broadly. I go by the bite model idea of what a cult is. A cult can be 5 people in an MLM. You know, I will be very broad when I say cult, okay? And you can laugh at that if you want. I don't care, that's just my opinion.
Or do you want to fall back into your old dirty ways?
What's more important, our mission?
Our family?
Eternal salvation?
Or your petty grievances?
Oh yeah, Hassan is definitely on the fast track to a cult leader. He absolutely fucking is.
Being negative.
Ignorant.
Selfish.
And sinful.
Our leader is flawless.
The doctrine is flawless.
There must be something wrong with you.
There must be something wrong with you.
There must be something wrong with you.
There must be something wrong with me. There must be something wrong with me.
Yeah.
Take notes, kittens secretly watching this. Please, please, just give some thought. Just take a deep breath. Go touch some grass. And think really, really hard about why you feel beholden to some random assholes on the internet. Just, please do that for me. That's all I ask of you.
Wrong with me.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. Indoctrinate with fear. Tell them that they could be possessed by evil spirits, or suggest that if they should ever leave, something bad could happen
cults
to
in
them.
general.
I'm just warning you that without us,
This guy's my favorite.
you're liable to get into a bad accident, get sick, or even die.
I'm warning you. Without us, you're likely to get into a bad accident, get sick, or even die.
If you leave, you'll just be reincarnated into a lower life form.
make it easier for them to die for you by calling their bodies containers that are shed before they evolve into higher life forms. It's that simple. Now, don't you want to become a cult leader?
Yes!
Don't you want devoted followers who leave their families for you, give their money to you, give their bodies to you,
obviously fake the money
give up
was.
their lives for you, and will kill for you?
I will do what you say for the cause. I will leave my family for the cause. I will give you my money for the cause. I will give you my body for the cause. I will die for the cause. I will kill for the cause.
I love you.
I should add this screen. Now, no, see, I think it's very, very on purpose that now the girl who shot the other girl at the beginning, who seemed to be the biggest adherent of the cult, is now the one being shot in the head. Because, yeah, that's how it works. I don't mind showing that because it's obviously fake blood. Like, it's very, like, this obviously, I think the low budgetness of this short film works, though, because it does look like one of those culty infomercials you'd see, like, on television at, like, 3 a.m. in, like, 2001, you know? It looks a lot like that. So this is, Mind Control Made Easy, or How to Become a Cult Leader by Carrie Burt Films. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to do anything on YouTube anymore. I mean, he might be out there making films still, for all I know. But yeah, if you ever need this video for quick and easy reference, that's who you should look for. Or just type in how to become a cult leader. It'll come up. It'll come up. Alright. That's all I wanted to watch for now. I'm gonna let the supers come through.
Maroster sent a super chat. Danish tax. Also going to bed way too early tax.
Aw, have a nice night. ARG or Analog Horror. Well, that's the thing, Ghost Hoarder. Like, ARG and Analog Hoarder is based on, you know, how stuff was filmed in the 90s. You know, this was filmed probably in 97 or 98, because it was finished in 99. And yeah, this is what, like, low-budget filming looked like camcorder. This is, like, literal camcorder filming. This is, like, the real thing, you know? Shot on 6mm with Bolex. SR and Eclair cameras. So yeah, it is literally from that time period that people are aping now, because they think all the Y2K core stuff is cool. And actually, I'm kind of digging Y2K core and vaporwave myself these days, even though I lived through those errors. But I mean, obviously, just like the 80s obsessing over the 60s, it's updated a little. It's not really the same.
Space_Prince, sun with face emoji, sent a super chat. Non-binary tax. Also, I saw this video when I was a kid and it freaked me out.
Well, it's supposed to freak you out a bit.
Sent a super chat. Say Tupperware Club.
Tupperware Club. Why? Because of my accent? Oh yeah, I think Kaiser asked me to laugh in Spanish earlier, which was It was a joke in the video I just uploaded the other day. Speaking of. It was my Lio ed. I'm happy with how this came out. I actually ended up starting my thumbnail over entirely because I didn't like how it was coming out, and I like this much better. I think this is one of my finest pieces yet, guys. Do you want this as a print? I can make this a print in my shop. Anyway, I might also be, don't at me, I might be tracing this background a little bit down here. At least I don't just put full backgrounds into my comic like some SUAU artists. I'm not naming names, but they know who they are.
John Williams sent a super chat. Josh Fabia, the wannabe cult leader that brainwashed MMA fighter Diego Sanchez, made a video presenting himself, and it's just like this video.
Yeah.
Kendall sent a super chat. Come live with us at the palace. Speaking head emoji, fire emoji.
Well, I mean, the Diamonds did have cults around them with adherents that they literally, like, created, like gods, creating their own worshippers, so, yeah.
Ed Stevens sent a super chat. The girl with the long dark hair would make a great ring ghost.
She would. Oh, that chick, the main chick does the crazy eyes so well, it's so funny.
Dana_Brain sent a super chat. I don't trust people who renounce religion but keep doing the rituals of it. The policing, the moralizing, the exclusion, the judgment, the condemnation, the peer pressure, the use of shame and fear as means of control.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that, and thank you for the generous super chat. Yeah, I've said before, I'm seeing a lot of this religious-like thinking in secular people. It's like because they don't have religion, but they still need something like that. So they make politics their religion. It's like these people are like, if you eat at McDonald's, you're a Zionist. Meanwhile, they probably couldn't even locate Palestine on a map and barely know what Zionism is other than it's bad. You know, like, it is religious thinking for secular people, and I'm tired of it. You know, I'm tired of that side, the oversensitive side, and I'm tired of the other side where you have to be okay with a guy talking about rape and he just has a whole hard drive of zoophilia just for the memes, guys. You know? Like, those are the two extremes.
Bean sent a super chat. Don't you want to be a Discord moderator?
Yeah, there's Discord cults too, man. Look at Hypnotist Sappho. There absolutely is.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Spinning. Now that's a good trick.
Spinning. Now that's a good trick. I just sounded like Sora, didn't I?
Prince, sun with face emoji, sent a super chat. It's okay that we laughed at someone's horrific traumatic event because they're bad.
Yeah.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. Hello, my name is Jane. I'm here with some jams and jelly.
Nice, thank you. Jams and jelly to go along with our donuts. But, yeah, so, that was another thing. Because, like, I was told by the rape guy that it's okay to talk about raping a woman if she's been accused of being a groomer online. Which, no. That still doesn't make it okay. And then, and this is why I'm no longer supporting the op block, Falgi's just out there. He works in medicine, and he's out there just totally okay with Lio Convoy mocking somebody's medical trauma. In a funny voice while making jokes. And, like, yeah, that's all I need to know you're a fucking con man and your nice guy act is just manipulation. Like, how can you be a medical professional and be okay with that? Like, in any degree? That's my question, you know? That's just, yeah, probably where I lost all of my respect, but I still shouldn't have let him bait me into, fighting Lio. He just did that to manufacture content for himself. While telling me in DMs that he totally values me and appreciates me as a person on a personal level and wants to be friends. Yeah, okay, fuck you.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. How playing Cult of the Lamb instead of making a real-life cult? It's easier.
And funnier, and cuter.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. Locale says 90s video quality says 70s.
Well, yeah, well, they're kind of aping, like, 70s stuff in, like, the decor and stuff, so that's the pretty funny part. And yeah, Falgi became Fail Guy pretty quick, so, yeah, but remember, guys, I don't have any impact on anybody else when I boost them and bring my bitches with me who pay their taxes. I don't have any impact on anybody. I'm so full of myself, says the people who think that their group is the entire internet.
Neo Kaiser sent a super chat. This is a good video for anybody making a tabletop RPG. Then the players gets rid of them all. Bean sent a super chat. Analog horror would be peaky if it was actually like this.
Yeah, I mean, I like the concept of analog horror. I'm not sure I've ever seen one that I am actually, like, into, but I like the concept at least.
So Fatgrams sent a super chat.
Damn it, I don't
Cy
have to...
Scribbles professional artist traces pictures of Big Ben. Musical note emoji.
Cy Scribbles, professional artist, traces pictures of Rose's fountain, because I can't do backgrounds.
Sent a super chat. Cy playing Cult of the Lamb with Twitch integration when?
Is there Twitch integration for it? Can I... Wait, is that a thing? Can Twitch, like, fuck with me while I'm playing it? Because that definitely incentivizes me to play it on stream, yes! Because that would be really funny. I might look into the future. In the future, I might look for somebody who can write a custom YouTube chatbot for me that'll let you guys control stuff on my OBS screen, or control, like, you know, web overlays that I have up on OBS. I would love for more than just Twitch to be able to do funny shit like that, you know. And I don't think Twitch is long for this world. Hassan just threatened somebody with a gun, and he doxed the wrong person and then threatened them with a gun because a chatter pissed him off, and nothing has happened to him. I don't think anything is gonna happen unless, like, the government gets involved with Twitch. And then the whole platform's probably gonna collapse. So, I want to find a solution to viewer attack on YouTube at some point, or maybe they can find a way to make themselves available for, YouTube. That would be grand. Otherwise, I will at least set up something that lets YouTubers throw tomatoes. If Twitch just collapses in on itself in a big fiery, smoldering mass, you know? Which I predict is going to happen any day now. So... yeah, you guys didn't know about that? Maybe I can find a clip of it. Oh, hey, Tyler's streaming too. Does somebody have just the clip? There's a bunch of people talking about it.
Sent a super chat. Can you sing Psy Scribble Evil Incorporated?
How does Evil Incorporated go? I don't know how that jingle goes. I'm sorry! Oh no! This is gonna be the problem with the karaoke stream. I'm gonna have to keep you guys to, like, shit I know. I'll give you, like, a list to spin a wheel on or something. I'm still figuring out how I want to do that. I might make my own karaoke files using CapCut, because there's a lot of, like, different karaoke versions out there, and they're all, like, some are shit, some are bad. How the fuck do you laugh in Japanese? Have super chats from YouTube do a viewer attack with certain levels of donations? I could, maybe, because I already have different effects at different, prices. So, but then somebody might just do a super chat and not want to throw a tomato, so that's also a problem. If I could find a way to do super stickers on stream or something, that would be... Dude, I'm old! Of course I don't know what the fuck Phineas and Ferb is! I only know the 2 Nickels quote! God, I know I sound like I'm 25, but I'm not, okay? Alright, can I find just the clip of, Hassan pulling a gun that isn't just a guy reacting to it? Okay, looks like this news article has it. It's not loading, though. God damn it. No, I don't want to sign into your fucking website. Just give me the fucking video, please. You would think somebody would have it on Twitter or something. Okay, this is from Twitter. Just took for fucking ever to load. Oh, we're still looking at the cult members. I'm in the wrong window. Here. So, yeah, somebody pissed Hassan off in his chat. His chatters, like... told him the wrong guy. He went to the guy's channel, showed his face, insulted his appearance, and then pulled out a gun. And it wasn't even the guy who pissed him off.
It's time to crusade Iran and Gaza. Mamdani communists. Let's go to war against the left.
Nova the Dragon sent a super chat.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the blank super chat. Unfortunately, it does not throw tomatoes. We were just talking about perhaps doing that.
In our sincerity and actually delivering for the very working people who've been left behind by our politics, compared with what President Trump has been able to do. You know, over the same period of time that I've been running, has been tell him the last person who couldn't get my name right, we defeated them, and that's what it's going to
look at this dumbass pointing it at himself.
As you may or
Oh, you found his account?
Today, I will show you 3 ways you can use...
Yeah, so it wasn't even the right guy. So he doxed the complete wrong guy just because somebody pissed him off in his chat, and then... did he pull out the gun before or after? Please get that dog away from him. It deserves a better owner.
First thing we want to do is download the U2 VPN app, which we can
Okay, I don't want to show this guy's face because it was the wrong guy, you dumb motherfucker.
Realize that...
And this was after we found the right guy.
For treason.
He still had the gun out.
Yes. He already got...
So yeah, so, either way, it's very much against Twitch TOS to pull out a weapon, real or fake, and make a threat. So, but of course they won't, the Twitch, like, team and, like, head of Twitch all saying happy birthday to this idiot. So they're not going to do anything about it. He gets to break all the rules all the time because he makes them millions of dollars by just broing it up and running his stupid, ignorant mouth on Twitch every day. You know? Like, holy shit, bro. So yeah, so bringing it back around to what I was saying, I don't think Twitch is long for this world. So... I might have to find an alternate solution to viewer attack eventually, was my entire point there. I guess you guys aren't as much of a Hassan gawker as I am. One day I will talk about Hassan. That's so funny you don't know who he is. He used to be one of the biggest streamers, and he's really, really fucking salty that Asmongold is more popular than him now.
Sent a super chat. How do you know if a band has royalty sharing on? Apropos of nothing, winking face emoji. I wonder if punk rocker by Teddy Bears featuring Iggy Pop has sharing.
I can actually show you how that works. Hang on, let me bring Distractotron back up. This is, creator music. This is in the back end of YouTube, so I'm in my studio, in my account. So it shows you what various songs, you can buy songs. You can buy licenses for songs. I think it's like every time you use it in a video, you get charged. Which I would gladly pay for some songs that I like. But, like, I found out recently Flogging Molly has revenue sharing. So, you see, this song, Drunken Lullabies, is no. It'll get you demonetized. But these songs with the little arrows that split in two, this means it has revenue sharing, which means if you use the song, they just get a share of your ad revenue, which is fine with me. I like that. I've been saying for ages that YouTube should do music licensing from their end. Because they're fucking owned by Google. They have the power to do that. So, yeah. So, these all have revenue sharing. What was the song you asked about, though?
Tyler Preston sent a super chat. Hassan Piker. Bro.
Yeah, basically that's all he fucking does.
John Williams sent a super chat. The fact Asmongold aka Roach King is more popular should be a moment of reflection.
I know, he's constantly malding about Asmongold. It is, like, you are just so upset that this dude sitting in his filthy house, just yapping about random shit, is more popular than you now. It's so funny. Unfortunately, that would get me demonetized, Nick Wolf, unfortunately. Sad day. It's like how, I think there's, like, no tally hall is revenue share either. Yeah, all of this will get me demonetized. Except for Spring in a Storm, apparently. I really wanted to play, Hidden in the Sand. I wanted that on my list, but it'll demonetize me. Bree! Very unfair. Very, very gay. But, and just right after Pride Month. But, oop, I'm trying to move my music player, and... I play a lot of the Silent Hill soundtrack, but yeah, so if you need to see if a song is going to get you demonetized, you can just check the creator music, but I think they're going to be... It seems to me like YouTube is going to roll out facilitating music licensing for videos, which would be super cool, because the use of music has always been way too draconian on the internet, and it's all Metallica's fault. Kaiser and I still love to laugh at the time Metallica was doing a live concert on Twitch, and they got muted and replaced with a MIDI version of themselves playing live. And I was like, you fuckers deserve it. It's your fault that it's like this at all. All because you just couldn't stand Napster, man. That whole thing is the reason why I buy my music on iTunes. All my fucking Zoomer fans and friends are like, why don't you just use Spotify? And I'm like, well, I don't want to use fucking Spotify. I don't want to pay monthly for it. I would rather buy a song and just have it stored on my computer and phone and listen to it any goddamn time I want. You guys don't understand what a revolution it was to not have to buy an entire fucking CD just to rip one song off of it. You guys have no idea what being able to buy individual songs, what a boon that was to my generation. So you shut the fuck up. I'm old and set in my ways. Everything you're hearing I have on iTunes. I've paid for everything I play. Except for, I think, the Katamari music, because I can't buy the albums anywhere. pirate off MP3 rippers. Well, Ash, as a creative, I try to pay other creatives, especially when I can afford it. So, you know, I now that I'm older, I try my hardest to pay for things instead of pirating them. I really, really do. Hell, I pay for YouTube Premium. I paid for YouTube Premium before I was even a YouTuber. Years and years before I was even a YouTuber. Because in my head, I don't want to see ads, but I would like YouTubers to get their ad revenue. So what do? I pay for YouTube Premium, because I watch YouTube a fucking lot, and it's worth it to me. Well, iTunes is kind of a jank program, and I've been having trouble playing my movies that I've bought through it, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that, because that's really fucking annoying. I used to have a great little tool that would take the DRM off of movies I bought on iTunes, but it doesn't work anymore. So I'm gonna have to find another one. I do listen to a lot of music on YouTube. I listen to like a lot of. I put the playlist back up live on my account because I had it up there when I didn't have many playlists and somebody requested it back. But I have this playlist called Ambient Electronica you can find on my account, and I just dump tons and tons and tons of like hours long electronica mixes like dubstep, chill step, trap, breakcore, weirdcore, lots of stuff like that. And every once in a while, I'll hear a cool song in one of those, and I go buy it on iTunes. And if I can, I play it on my stream. So anything, if you want to know any song I'm playing, it's right up there in the little now playing that we have now. I'm not gonna get, I barely play my Switch 1. I'm not gonna get a Switch 2. There's still games I have to go and play on my Switch 1. And I barely use it. I switched to PC gaming so long ago. Consoles just don't really do it for me anymore. I do still want to get the Princess Peach game, though. The Princess Peach dress-up game. I think that looks really cool. Oh, sorry about the ads. If you don't like ads, you too can buy YouTube Premium. And I'll get guaranteed ad click. You know, I used to be a console peasant. I get it. I get wanting the hot thing when it comes out. I get it. But I'm old now, and I have adult responsibilities. I don't have time to, like, play every single video game that comes out anymore. You know, it's sad, but that will happen to you. And it'll happen to you! So I haven't, like, a lot of, like, AAA games just haven't even fucking appealed to me lately. I'm happy just playing No Man's Sky all the time. I was talking again about how I think in the future I would like to run another Project Zomboid server. I haven't played Zomboid in a while. I really like it though. But it is a fun one. If you modify the multiplayer, it can be very, very fun for people to just hang out there and do like survival shit. It almost turns it into Rust or something, you know? And I am building things up as I go. You guys are going to get that merch drop soon. I do want to make like a little short to promote it, and I've just been kind of busy IRL, and I need to photograph some of the products still. I actually went and ordered a bunch of t-shirts, hats, stickers from Fourth Wall, so I could see the quality for myself and make sure that I'm not selling people garbage, because that's what happened with Spring. I bought my own samples through Spring, and they were terrible. And I was like, I don't want to sell this to people. So I probably will shut my other shops. I have a TeePublic one, I think a Redbubble one, and I think the Spring one's still up. And I might move the domain I had for the Spring one over to Fourth Wall. But yeah, we'll see. I forgot I had the supers turned off, sorry!
Sent a super chat. I don't understand how anyone takes that uneducated socialite seriously.
Oh, Hassan? I mean, I'm trying not to watch Nux anymore. Pegasus is basically Nux Jr. and less problematic. I've been watching him in Straight a lot lately on the whole Hassan sphere or the Ethan Klein sphere. So that's been fun. But yeah, to quote Nux's song, he's a communist with a Gucci bag. It's true.
Dana_Brain sent a super chat. Handshakes sigh and never playing our Switch 1.
I know, I still gotta play the Princess Peach game and Mario RPG, man.
Chat, but sigh backwards compatibility.
Well, yeah, but I only got my Switch like a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so I'm barely at it.
Sent a super chat. I know you old, but do you know what a red box is?
I do know what a red box is. There's still some around, aren't there? Like, the vending machines, the movie rental vending machines. I was already using Netflix at that time. I was an early adopter of Netflix. Back when they were mailing DVDs to you, so I've had a Netflix account for fucking ever. And of course, everyone in my family uses it more than me. My mom and my brother use my account that I pay for more than I do. That's okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Nux is really funny when he's funny, but he is like, he's a sussy baka, man. I can't keep watching him. Like, it's like, dude, you keep disappointing me. You're really fucking funny, though. Stop being so goddamn funny. But yeah, more Pegasus is a little Nux Junior who isn't disgusting as far as I know so far. So, and Straight's a funny fish man. You should find him. He's really funny. I've been enjoyed. Actually, I should just show him on stream. I like to shout out other small YouTubers just, you know, to do it. Because I'm just that kind of person. That's terrible, right? It must be wanting leverage over somebody. It's hard to find his fucking channel, though. It's like, @straight, period.
Invoicing Emu sent a super chat. Who here remembers Blockbuster stores?
I do. I remember seeing Warriors of the Wind in Blockbuster. That's how old I am. Anyway, so yeah, you type in @straight with a period. You'll find this funny fish man. I have no reason to think he is anything bad right now. He does a lot of drama slop. He's mostly talking about iDubbbz and all that, but he's a SpongeBob news anchor fish. And I fucking love that for him. It's great. That alone made me sub to this guy's channel. I am very easy to please. So, yeah, he has like one of the best fucking setups I've ever seen, man. For posting slop. It's great. Good for him. So that's who I've been watching lately to learn about Hassan and his orbiters lately. Yeah, Warriors of the Wind, the chop job of Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind. Oh yeah, you heard my dog barking at the cat just now. The cat wanted to get up on the bed, and that's unforgivable to her. She gets very, very territorial about my bed for some reason. If the cat's sitting up there, she'll just, like, stand and hover over him until he leaves. It's like... Dude. Calm down. She's a doodle. She's a primarily poodle doodle, so she thinks she's the boss of the household. You know how it is. Nausicaa stream when?
DK Domo sent a super chat. Legal Mindset is doing interesting Hassan stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a few clips of him talking about it too, yeah.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. I went to the last Blockbuster on my honeymoon. Smiling face with hearts emoji.
Oh, very, very Y2K core. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch Legal Mindset regularly. I think I watched him a bit when everyone was talking about Disney losing Reedy Creek, because I wanted to educate myself on exactly what the fuck was going on there. So that was cool. I don't have any strong feelings about the guy one way or another personally, so if you're gonna come up and tell me, oh, he's problematic, it's like, okay, I can watch one video by the guy just to find out a thing, and that's it, you know, it's like, it's not a crime. So you may occasionally hear the pupper bark, even with my new microphone, because a lot of the time when I'm streaming, she's sitting right behind me on the bed. So she does not approve. The dog does not approve when I talk to the invisible people, so she has to sit on the bed, sulking or glaring at me. So she I think she's used to it though. And here's already somebody saying, oh, legal mindset. I mean, if he's just telling you about, like, what a law means or what's happening with a lawsuit, I don't see any problem with watching him, you know? I don't agree with everybody whose videos I watch occasionally. I don't think you should, like, have that attitude. Like, oh, if you watch so-and-so, you must also agree with every single fucking thing they've ever said in their lives. And it's like... No, just like, I don't expect you guys to agree with every single fucking thing I say. And there's plenty of people who don't agree with every fucking thing I say, and they still stick around because they're normal fucking adults who can do that. Sadie, they say they love you. She's just sitting in front of the air conditioner right now. It's been so fucking hot here. The thing with the East Coast is, like, people laugh at us like, oh, you're complaining that it's 80 or 90 degrees. What about, like, fucking Arizona where it's, like, 120 degrees? It's like, okay, yeah, but we have humidity. We have humidity, and that makes it 10 times fucking worse, alright? I would take 100 degrees dry heat over 80 degrees humidity heat any day. any day. So, yeah. What were we talking about before we started talking about the weather like old people? Yeah, I don't expect everybody to agree with what I say, but I just am here giving my honest opinion. I don't have an agenda. I'm not trying to get leverage on people. Whatever crazy bullshit you think, I am just giving my opinion as I see it. If you would like to change my opinion, give me a good reasoned argument to do so. Don't just go, wow, you can't say that or think that way because that looks bad. I don't care if you think it looks bad. It's my opinion. Like, can we just assert some fucking sense back into the world, please? That would be nice. Yeah, Floridians agree with me. Rhode Islanders and Floridians have, like, a relationship, you know? We got the people we call snowbirds who just go to Florida for the winter. 91 Fahrenheit and 70% humidity. Oh my fucking god, I wouldn't even go outside. I would not even go outside. Everybody's lawn is dying around here too. It's been so fucking hot. I should water my fucking lawn. My poor birch tree is dropping leaves like it's fall already because it's been so hot. I just have so many like yellow birch leaves on the ground right now. Like, oh my god. Don't die. However, good news, there's been more fireflies than usual this year, which makes me very happy. So I will keep dumping my old leaves over the back of my chain link fence into the woods so the fireflies will have good breeding grounds. And hopefully, because like last year I only saw like 2, I think. I was like, oh no, they're dying out. Oh, you finally watched Helva and Hazard because of me? Awesome. See, my channel is my secret evil plan to get people into like the media shit and the nerd shit that I like. Yeah, it's my whole evil plan.
Dana_Brain sent a super chat. The thing I like about your videos and streams is your very authentic side. Even if I do disagree, I respect your honesty and how you present yourself.
Oh, thank you very much. I would like to consider myself authentic. I mean, obviously when I'm on stream, I'm performing a little bit. You know, I'm here to make you guys laugh. I'm here to entertain you. We're here to have a fun time. You know, that's my primary modus operandi. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna be goofy, silly goobers. You know, but yeah, like I think you guys heard me talking to like fucking Gilded and Beckett, or even when I'm on Malcolm's stream, I'm a little more low key because you know it's a different platform. It's a different format. I'm a little bit more like a podcaster than a lot of the drama slot people. You know, so. That's just how it is. Yes, I will dance for you every week, guys. That's what I do. This is my job now. So you better pay your taxes. I'm kidding. Please don't donate to me unless you can afford it. Please don't. I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet. I'm waiting to watch it with the girls. Celeste and Skrull want me to watch it with them, so I will watch it with them. We haven't had a movie girls' night in a while. So Emo is begging us all to watch the second part of Squid Games, which I heard ended really, really badly and cringe, so I'm scared. Is there a bigger downfall in media than fucking Squid Game, man? Like, I didn't mind the season so far. I mean, that was way more goofy and, like, an action drama than the original, but God... But it was a corporate mandate to make more, obviously, and it's very, you can tell, you can fucking tell. You can fucking tell. The first season is still really good, though. What was my homework? Did I promise to look up something last week and then completely forget? Because I will do that. Yeah! And they're setting up an American Squid Game! Who the fuck asked for that? Who asked for that? Nobody! What is going on? Yeah, well, I'm actually kind of glad I never watched Game of Thrones. Just like I'm glad I never watched Star vs. the Forces of Evil, 2 shows that just ended infamously poorly. I can't talk, though. It took me years to finally watch the last season of The X-Files because it fell off so hard. I'm talking about the original one, not whatever the fucking remakes they're doing now, which I don't care about. Samurai Jack Season 5 is also one that fell off. You're correct, yeah. It's like, you live long enough to see your show become ass. That's what I was telling people when Steven Universe was originally ending. Like, when Future was ending. I know we're getting a spin-off now, but that's still a spin-off. It's not like the main show. So when the main show was ending, I kept telling people, like, listen, you do not want your favorite show to go on forever. You don't. Because look where it ends up. You end up with The Simpsons, or SpongeBob, or Fairly Odd Parents. Do you want that to happen to your favorite thing? You know, it's okay for media to not overstay its welcome. Like, all these things being remade and rebooted and like, no. Like, some things are a product of their time and can stay there, and we can still enjoy them for what they are and watch them again at some point, so we don't need to remake them or continue them or bring the 70-year-old actors back to continue the story. Why are we doing this? I don't get it. You know? And this is why indie is eating everybody's lunch right now, because they're actually just making art, you know?
Nick Wolf sent a super chat, rechanging opinions. Don't be like this line from Team 4 Stars Abridgimone. I decided that having money was better than having an opinion.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay to have your opinion changed. Like, not if you're just changing it to go with the crowd, though. Like, if you have been given reasonable argumentation to change your opinion on something, or new data to consider to change your opinion on something, that is a fine thing to do. It's a mature thing to do, to admit you were mistaken about something, and say, I've changed my mind. That is a perfectly normal fucking adult thing to do. Because I saw a few people like, oh my god, I can't believe I believe this and that about Psy, and I was siding with these people at first, and I was like, I'm not gonna hold that against you. You know, you thought one way, you were shown a reason to think different, and you started thinking different, and then everything was fine. So, why would I hold that against anybody? And my chat just fucked out on me. No! What happened? You were the chosen one! I'm meant to bring back my other chat for now. What the hell just happened? Did I get disconnected? What is happening? Okay, I brought the old chat back for now, guys. Because the caster multi-chat just crashed on me. You were supposed to be my brand new awesome solution. I already told Malcolm that you work well. God damn it. Okay, it seems like it came back. Okay, I have the other one as backup now, I guess. The dock still isn't working for me, though. What the fuck? Okay, well, I just have both set up. Just in case I need it. Whatever. Fine. Refresh your damn self. The dock is completely crashed out on me. So, did my link change? I'm just wondering what caused this. This is also why I'm not doing a big react this week, because I wanted to test this shit. You know, it's kind of annoying if I'm in the middle of explaining a topic. Alright, let me see if I can fix my dock, though. You guys can't see what I'm doing anyway, don't worry about it.
John Williams sent a super chat. I would argue main universe superhero comics such as Marvel and DC are the biggest victims of staying too long. It's why the Elseworld comics are the best ones. Nick Wolf sent a super chat. OR 100 year 10 min 97 baby. Line go up, brain go BRR.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, superheroes, I can see needing reboots every, like, 20 years or something, sure. I mean, but the thing with superheroes, though, is they're kind of modern mythology. They're like characters like Hercules. You can kind of just do anything you fucking want with them, really. So that, I don't think is too crazy. Oh, I got rid of the Stream Elements dock like an idiot. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna have to open the Twitch chat, too, and just read both chats again for right now. At least it's working on screen. Nobody's talking on Kick, unless a bunch of you want to go over there and start. I'm on Kick now, too, by the way. I'll have to mess with Caster Labs more, but that sudden crash definitely was just like, come on, man. All I want is a multi-chat. Is that so much to ask for? That's all I want. But yeah, my problem with superhero comics is in order to change something or just do a new story, they have to, like, have some world-ending event first to justify it. It's like, can't you just start a new series and be like, this is a new series that has nothing to do with anything previously? There you go. Does it have to always be Crisis on Infinite Earths and Superboy Prime punching reality? Does it always have to be that just to tell a new story? Like, I think that's what really hamstrings them. You know? Like, just tell a new story. You don't need all this. You don't need to rewrite the entire fucking universe. That's just way too over the top. I think that's why I've never was able to get into superhero comics at all. Dude, I'm just trying it out. Kick has a pretty high payout, so whatever. You don't think there's Nazis streaming on Twitch too? I mean, look at Hassan. I regret to inform you that terrible people can use the same social media platforms as you. Did you know there's Nazis on Facebook as well? There sure are a lot of them. You better not use that. You better not use it at all. Don't even look at it. Yeah, kick chatter should show up in the chat, but the multi-chat isn't working from my end right now. So, I probably won't see it.
Juan Salinas sent a super chat. Did you catch any of Ozzy's final performance on the weekend? Any thoughts? My favorite performance was Jack Black's cover of Mr. Crowley.
My question is actually, he hadn't already retired? He's still alive? I'm sorry, I didn't know anything about that. I mean, sorry. I probably won't even get monetized on Quick. Yeah, Kick. It's just some experimenting as well. There are humans on Facebook still. Not Jack Black, Ozzy Osbourne!
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Did you know Nazis breath air?
We better stop everybody hold your breath, or you're just like a Nazi, guys. Everybody hold your breath.
John Williams sent a super chat. I'm specifically referring to main book. Elseworld that aren't canon main book, refer to stuff that only tied as the creator team. Most famous right now is DC Absolute Comics.
Oh, okay, I get you, yeah. Ones that are kind of sequestered off into their own little continuity. Yeah, and that's smart. Like, why not just do that? Instead of doing all this, like, world-ending bullshit just to change continuity. It's what I never understood about superhero comics. We got a few tangent lines with the background in Amethyst. I'm just moving her a little bit. Yeah, that's what, like, Twunk Scott is saying. Hasn't Ozzy had, like, 5 last performances? Did they wheel his cadaver out on, like, a lift or something? Just propped him up on stage so he can go, I used to eat bats. Yeah. I'm sure that was great. Luckily, I'm not autistic enough to think they meant Ozzy hell of a boss. They meant Ozzy Osbourne.
Thomas93 sent a super chat. You know who else blinked his eyes? Hitler.
And Hitler had a dog. Oh my god, I have a dog. Oh my god, Sadie. Oh hey, the cat is sitting with her now. Oh, you being nice? The cat's the one who looks annoyed. I turn around, there's suddenly another animal on my bed. They sneak up on me like that sometimes. Some Ozzy Osbourne looking motherfucker. It's always a good day to quote Hellsinger Bridge. I always say I consider Hellsing Abridged to be, like, just another adaptation of Hellsing at this point. It just is. And it's my favorite one. Yeah, you know what else exists? Cancer. Think about that, huh? Yeah, you know what else were vegetarians? The Nazis, or at least Hitler was. Like, who the fuck cares? The people that get me are like, you can't say the word degenerate. Nazis said that word. And it's like, ah yes, the National Socialist Party of 1940s Germany famously spoke English. What gets translated as degenerate art from German would be more accurately translated as obscene art. And we also have obscenity laws, you know, it's, so are you gonna bitch about the word obscene next, you know? And it's always people who are up to, like, the most degen shit that are against you calling them a degenerate. I go, that's a Nazi word, and it's like, you are drawing, like, lollies fisting each other. Like, I don't think I'm in the wrong here. The fuck did you just send me, Kaiser? Speaking of people whose links I don't trust. No, I closed, did I close the browser?
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. Bick, I drink people.
It's I drink people! Yeah, that's right, I can do a pretty good, it sounds like my Olivia voice. I can do a pretty good, imperfect cell. Yeah.
Anyway. You said, I want to read a comic series. Where do I start? Comics. You could start at Batman #1 from 2011, not to be confused with Batman #1 from 1940, Batman #1 from 2016, or Batman Year 1, and then manga.
Nick Wolf sent a
Chapter
super
1,
chat.
bro.
You know who else was a PD file? Hitler, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Yeah, he probably invented PDF files. So yeah, don't use PDFs or you're a Nazi. That's the kind of logic we're coming. Yeah, this is what my streams are like when we don't really have a topic, and I'm just drawing and I'm just yapping with chat. That's what the regular old art streams tend to be like. Welcome! We just talk about whatever. I already went over my cult conditioning earlier. You're all now conditioned to do whatever I say, so that's perfect. Oh, it was Nega Hitler, even worse than normal Hitler, obviously. Duh. Don't get that confused. A PDF file is the way people censor themselves saying pedophile for TikTok so they don't get demonetized. Though, like, people are doing that on YouTube, and YouTube is, like, literally lifting the rules on that sort of thing, you know? So, because it's ridiculous that people are out there saying shit like sewer slide when talking about, like, fucking true crime and shit. Like, come on. We can talk like grown-ups on the internet. It's fine. Even the advertisers are getting sick of this puritanical bullshit. They don't care anymore. And only tell you about the pecking order if I say the real line, Kaiser.
Dana_Brain sent a super chat. You know who was a PD file? Lewis Carroll. Allegedly.
File him away with the others, yes.
Kendall sent a super chat. Why does your perfect cell sound like Beavis?
Now that was imperfect cell, excuse you, and...
Yeah, sounds a little bit like Beavis, yeah. Score.
Yeah, you're right, it does, damn it.
Does that also go for my Olivia voice? It's a little bit more up in my palate, so I think I'm okay.
Yes, well, you can't say fuck in, like, the first 7 seconds of a video, so you can't just start a YouTube video going, fuck! But otherwise, you're usually pretty okay.
No, the Olivia voice doesn't cause me any pain. What happened was, it was the Jasper voice that was too hard to do, so I started doing it this way instead.
A super chat. Hitler was a pedo? Alright. That crosses the line.
Now he's a bad guy, of course.
Now, the whole Olivia voice came out because this was actually easier for me to do instead of the Jasper voice. Because it's way up in my palate and my nose, and it doesn't hurt my throat at all.
That's why. It depends how long it is, Jade, and if it's just like a quick video, but if it's like some kind of review or something, I'm just not doing reacts today. Probably gonna be a short stream today, too, so. I got some fucking chores to do later. Woe is me. Actually, what I gotta do is break down all the fucking boxes of all the deliveries I just got. I got so many. I just got my cat a new litter box, so this big-ass stainless steel thing, which is really nice. I did think about that, making an AI Olivia voice for the supers.
Sent a super chat. Ever wonder 1970s anime was really into turn of the century Western literature? Like Pollyanna, Anne, Moomin, etc.
I don't know. I mean, Japan has a lot of the same Western literature we study, you know, especially for, like, their English classes, I imagine. But, yeah, there was kind of, like, a trend of that, wasn't there? Adapting, like, books and things. Yeah. Her hands just aren't very detailed in this panel, if that's what you're talking about, because it's gonna be, like, super far out. Oh, I'm just zoomed in. What the hell were we talking about before then? I forget now. Such a good streamer, guys. Let's see. Belrookie says, personal autistic take. Imperfect Cell is hotter than Perfect Cell. That is definitely a take. Thank you. We got Voltaire playing in the background. Voltaire also has revenue sharing. Hooray! And I'll do it all for free. Your tears are all the pay I'll ever need. I could probably turn it up a little bit since we're not doing like anything too crazy right now. It's only a minute long. Let's finish listening to the song first. Oh yeah, I heard he was like some part of some Kickstarter thing. What is it? Is it a card game or is it? I wasn't really clear. I haven't really looked into it. Oh, it's a series. Like a radio drama or like an animated series? I know like radio dramas have become more popular now that podcasting is a thing. I am dancing in my seat right now. This song is fucking catchy. They're a dinosaur. It's kind of tough, actually. I wasn't really a dinosaur kid. I was a dragon kid. I kind of like Stegosauruses, though. And Triceratopses. They're pretty neat. I'm the shadows on the wall. I'm the nightmare they become. I'm the... Oh. I think I said the wrong word. Next you turn upon the rack. I'm the prickling of your heart. Stabbing pain, a sudden start. I don't know, there's types of dragon. I just like dragons in general. It's dragon media, dragon statues, dragon shit. I was just really into dragons. You either have a dinosaur phase or you have a dragon phase. It's one or the other. There's definitely Western dragons. These are all the pay I'll ever need. Move her on this one too, as I'm getting some tangents.
So lonely being evil. What I do to see a smile, even for a little while. And no one loves you when you're evil.
Oh, everywhere I go, there's tangents. Okay, that's good. I just diminish the fencing back there. Okay, let's see what this Deltarune video Jaden sent me is. Probably bring it up in the Distracto Vision. So, bloop. Cool news effects on the Distracto Vision if you haven't been here in a while. I found a really cool OBS plugin that does a lot of, like, VHS-style shaders on things. You're probably seeing some of them at work on screen right now. So, Distracto Vision got a bit of a makeover. Is this spoilers? I know everyone's talked about this scene anyway.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. Dragons are dinos. Power Range said so. Smiley face emoji.
Forgot to pause the super chats, thank you. That was just a game cutscene? I thought this was gonna be something different. Oh, it is an animation, okay. Is it spoilers? If it's spoilers, I probably shouldn't play it, Jaden. People don't want to be spoiled in a game that's pretty new still. I know a lot of people have talked about this scene. I don't really know the context. Yeah, this isn't really somebody's animation. This is just the video. This is just the cutscene from the game. So, I don't really want to spoil people. Oh, it's a Black Rose reference? Okay. Yeah, we shouldn't just play spoilers of something pretty new on screen. Probably not the best idea. You probably just go to other people to watch Deltarune. I mean, I'm not that interested in Deltarune and Undertale. I mean, I like them. They're cool. They're neat. I'm not, like, in the fandom, though. And I don't really like the style of gameplay very much, so... Yeah, probably, like, the next big game I wanna stream next month on its anniversary. I'm gonna stream Dustborn, finally. That's what we're gonna do. You can go to other people to watch Deltarune stuff. You don't need me for that. But, I will have you guys voting on games soon. Cryohazard wanted to buy me some video games, which was very nice of him, so he bought me Cyberpunk and Nier Automata.
Fred Fools sent a super chat. Fun fact, did you know that the 1990 TMNT movie would be the last film Jim Henson had any involvement in before his death? What a legend.
I think I have heard that, and actually the suits in that original movie were actually really good, and they went downhill after that.
Bean sent a super chat. Spamton after eating Taco Bell be like, man, it's time for a big shit.
What's Kaiser sending me now? Is this a Wani comic? We haven't done that in a while. No, I am not reading that! Fuck off, Kaiser. No, there's definitely a few things I want to play on stream blind. Because me reacting to it blind is part of the appeal. And though I have said, like, when I finally do play Soma, which I think I might just make Soma part of like, my September and October spooky months marathon.
Master Clockwork sent a super chat. I'll never forgive Veilguard for bringing up that dragons breathing fire is more like spitting. Even if true.
At least they didn't fuck with the lore too much. The game was just bad. But yeah, we're never getting another one though, so we're gonna have to be happy with that. Oh well.
Tyler Preston sent a super chat. Ever watched Go Go Loser Ranger? It's The Boys but with Super Sentai.
I've never heard of it, but that concept alone sounds amazing. Is it more like The Boys, or is it more like Mystery Men? Which Mystery Men is just a less edgy The Boys.
_rabbit sent a super chat. Detroit, become human, be fun.
Actually, Replica Rabbit, I already have a Detroit Become Human playthrough up in my videos. When I first started growing on YouTube, I needed stuff to upload, or I wanted to transfer stuff over from Twitch. So I did actually upload my entire Detroit Become Human playthrough from 2020. So if you want to watch that, it's me with an even worse microphone. But it's how I am always anyway, and I have a real love-hate relationship with the game. I wasn't blind. I had seen Let's Plays of it, but I decided to play it myself on stream because my friends really wanted me to. So you can go watch that. I mean, I wouldn't mind streaming it again if you guys want. I wouldn't mind streaming it again if you guys want. I love the Hank and Connor story and hate everything else in the game. None of that will change. I guess you guys could force me to do Kara's story this time because I killed off Kara and Alice the first chance I got in my original 2020 stream. So, but yeah, I wouldn't mind replaying Detroit if you guys wanted me to. I could probably do it in 2 streams. Or I could do it in 1 long stream. It's not a terribly long game. Especially if I kill off Kara again, I could really do it in I could really do it in 2 streams. But yeah. No, I know the behind-the-scenes backstory. It's just that Brian Descartes and Clancy Brown are good actors and elevated David Cage's terrible writing and basically made the characters their own, and that's why Hank and Connor work and no other reason. If the game was just Hank and Connor solving cybercrimes, it would be a 10 out of fucking 10, stilted dialogue aside, still would be a 10 out of 10. Marcus, I wanted to like Marcus. I still want to like Marcus, but his story is just so half-baked. It's like, he just shows up, and everyone goes, you have heterochromia, you're obviously, cyborg Moses, you will lead us now. Like, there's, like, pages missing from his fucking story. And then Kara is just terrible. But David Cage couldn't write a woman well to save his life. So, don't forget, the gay representation we got in Detroit Become Human was, 2 lesbian stripper bots with the same name and face. So, thanks for that, David. That was real good.
Nicholas Tyson sent a super chat. Just raged quit a GTA Online. I needed this stream.
Oh god, I have friends who are really into the GTA Online RP. I tried. She took me around one night and I was like, I don't think this is for me, but you have fun.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. There's also the Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world, in which, I think the title is actually pretty self-explanatory.
Well, it's an isekai, yes, yes.
Dana_brain sent a super chat. Kara could have been great, if she was written by literally anyone else.
Or if it had been like the original short that inspired Detroit, where Kara was the ground zero for like the mutation within their programming that let them have free will, Instead it's just she has to learn to be a mother. And then the child she's caring for also turns out to be a robot, and we clearly just made this a last-minute twist and aren't thinking about the implications at all that a greasy drug addict could just go to the robot iPhone store and someone would sell him a child robot to abuse. That has a lot of problems, David Cage. I don't think you really considered. But okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, I totally would replay Detroit, though, if you guys really, really wanted. Even though it would make my videos I already have up redundant, but they don't have a lot of hits anyway, so. But if you do want to watch that, it's there. If you're impatient. But I'll have to decide what kind of game I'm in the mood to play next, if we're gonna do, like, another mid-length game and start doing regular game streams on it. So, or I think there was another one I was willing to one-shot. Don't I have any reference of Ruby here? I need her fucking colors. No, the robots can't give birth, but there are manufactured robot children by the same company that makes sex bots, and I don't think David Cage really thought out the implications of that very, very far. But then again, he's French. Don't worry, I told you, Kaiser, Dustborn is next month on its anniversary. Because that's the only thing that'll make it relevant. And you're just excited that you get to shit on me the entire time because there was a really cringe character in Dustborn named Psy, spelled the exact same way. That's what you want. I know it. I feel it in my bones. Oops, Steven's layer should be on top. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Detroit Become Human is the best written and least sexist thing David Cage has ever done, and that doesn't say much because it's a very low bar. And I think a lot of the world building in Detroit and a lot of the futurism in it is more down to the production designers than his actual story and writing. I do feel that. I would watch a Netflix series that's just Brian Descartes and Clancy Brown reprising their roles and just do a police procedural of them solving cyber crimes, like Ghost in the Shell standalone complex, but with Connor and Hank. That would fuck. It could be live action, it could be animated, I don't care. I want it. I just want to see more gem lore and Lars of the Stars, that's all I fucking care about. I'd like to see how the gem colonies are getting along and developing their own governments and cultures. I think that would be interesting. So, just give me more gem shit, that's all I want, just gem shit. That I can work into my own fucking comic.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat, but Detroit don't have heavy rains, Nam and Jaden.
Don't worry, if you watch my Detroit stream archive, I make the Nam and Jaden jokes a lot. Nam and Jaden, FBI, Nam and Jaden, and it's like a French guy trying to do a Boston accent. It's really funny. Oh god, I don't think I could play Heavy Rain just because the gameplay is bad, you know? I kind of want to stream Deadly Premonition, but also the gameplay is complete fucking ass. That makes me not want to. I'll have to think about it. I have not seen YMS play Heavy Rain, and now I really want to. I probably should, because that sounds really funny. You could I will always, actually, maybe I should just show it on stream. There's a video that will always make me, like, fucking cry laughing. And it's the Sean glitch. It's the Sean glitch in, Heavy Rain. Let me find it. The hell screen is it even capturing?
Nicholas Tyson sent a super chat. Speaking of Clancy Brown, check out Ventura Brothers and his role of Red Death. I never thought Mr. Krabs can have such a great speech of being a villain.
You know that Clancy Brown, like, is also a live-action actor, right? It's like, these people only know him as Mr. Krabs. You ever see the Shawshank Redemption? Like, Clancy Brown's in that movie. Anyway, my brother, like, was stunned when I told him Clancy Brown is Mr. Krabs a few years ago. I was like, you didn't know that? He's like, Shawshank Redemption? Clancy Brown? And he's like, yeah, man. He's Mr. Krabs. Always has been. Didn't you know that? Anyway, right, we're trying to see Hassan threatening somebody with a gun like a fucking retard. But yeah, Sean Glitch, Heavy Rain. We're gonna watch this right now just because I want to. Press X. So this guy somehow got it stuck where he could press X to Sean at any moment. It just makes me cry laughing every fucking time.
Stop! 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 Stop!
New number 95 sent a super chat. You know what you call a constipated detective? I know shit, Sherlock.
Hardy. Okay, I'm just gonna get to the more dramatic scenes where he's just screaming Sean over and over again because it's really funny.
Stop! 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 Stop!
It's his mouth even moves.
Ethan!
Stop! Stop!
I know who the killer is, Ethan. I can prove your innocence.
Stop!
This man has lost his mind.
Ethan. You succeeded.
Stop!
You're the father.
No spoilers for who the killer is.
I really enjoyed the first half of Fahrenheit.
It's like they got a bunch of clout. It's like Quantic Dream got a bunch of clout off of Fahrenheit, and then it just David Cage, like, thereafter bitter he didn't become a movie director and just making these terrible games. I always call David Cage the anti-Kojima. They're both like Westaboos who really, really love, like, American cinema and action movies, but don't quite understand how they work. and are putting them through their weird foreign lens. Only Kojima's actually a creative genius and David Cage is a hack. You know?
Sawesomeness sent a super chat. My favorite Clancy Brown role is Pet Sematary 2.
I don't think I've seen the second one, to tell you the truth.
That I have been looking for all these years. A man capable of giving his own life to save his son. I'm afraid that's not possible.
It's like interrupting all his dialogue, too.
Look. I'm sorry. You are.
I guess you can't really call a French guy a Westaboo. I guess a Marabou is more like it. David Cage and Kojima both really, really like Western action movies, but don't... Well, American action movies, rather, but don't quite understand how they work. Okay, I think we've seen enough of that. What did you send me, Kaiser? We're gonna get flashbanged by whatever Kaiser just sent me.
What?
You gonna wash your hands?
No. 'Cause I'm evil.
Yes. Yes, actually, you're correct. Clancy Brown, if you didn't know, was also the best Lex Luthor ever! So yes, he's been a voice actor for a while, but he is like a live-action actor dude as well.
Nicholas Tyson sent a super chat. Pet Sematary 2 isn't that good and Clancy is the best part of it.
Oh yeah, he's one of those actors like Jack Black or Steve Buscemi who no matter what shit they're in, they'll make it good. It's like it's like him in Detroit. He takes all of these like generic, nonsensical, hard-boiled cop lines that David Cage wrote and somehow makes them sound natural. You know? It's a talent. It's very impressive. Actually, I think I talked about that. I think. Hang on. Let me go to Twitch real quick and see if I can find the highlight of me meeting Hank and how happy I was. This is again from my 2020. I guess we're doing more yapping and less drawing today, but that's all right. I need to get my ass moving on this page though. I was too busy. I was too busy drawing this. I did this shit in one day. I'm very pleased with myself.
Thomas93 sent a super chat. No one can top his Lex Luthor voice.
No. Or just his Lex Luthor in general. I think he's one of the best depicted and like best well-written Lex Luthors. You know, but I grew up with the DC cartoon, so I might be very biased. Where are my clips? God, I haven't been using Twitch as my primary thing for so fucking long. Content. I'm pretty sure I still have this highlight up still, because I had to clear out a bunch of shit, because they have a limit of 100 hours of storage now. Let's see. Where are my highlights? Can I just search, please? That would be convenient. Well, that's just the whole stream.
Tyler Preston sent a super chat. Beyond. Two Souls stream when?
Never.
Devilish face emoji.
Never. Because that game is just absolute fucking dog shit. Like, it's not even funny to play or watch. It's just absolute fucking dog shit. I highly recommend Video Games Awesome's playthrough of it. I watched that ages ago. If they're still around, anyway. And there's, like, another reviewer who did a really good video on it. Yeah, I think this is it. 11 years ago, holy shit. But it was a very funny playthrough. And then, there's another guy, I forget his fucking name now. This one, this video is good. Doesn't even look like it's about Beyond Two Souls, because of the weird shit he did to the thumbnail. But, that one's really good. It's a terrible, it's just boring. It's just boring. And it can't decide what its plot is. It starts like 7 different stories and doesn't finish any of them. And just has this one character tying them all together in an improbable way. You know? Oh, hi, C-Puff Person, what's up? Like, no, I can't even sit through that one for the meme. It's just too bad. I would rather play Heavy Rain. I would rather play Heavy Rain than that. But anyway, let's watch an old clip of Baby Shy meeting Hank in Detroit Become Human.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. We were robbed of Clancy's live-action Lex.
I think he's too old now. I think he's too old to be live-action Lex now. Lex should probably be in, like, his late 30s or something, you know?
Kendall sent a super chat. Wild Woody stream when?
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is.
Ed Stevens sent a super chat. Favorite version of animated Joker that you'd seen?
Mark Hamill. I mean, I think Mark Hamill might just be my favorite Joker in general. I loved him in the Arkham games as well, where he was a slightly different version of the cartoon version. And I'm glad he got to do. I'm glad he got to do the Killing Joke, even if they fucked it up. I'm glad he got to do that. So,
Nick Crest Tyson sent a super chat. Also, Clancy was in Saints Row 1, and the game has to have one of the best voice cast ever. Keith David, Michael Clark Duncan, Bubba the Love Sponge.
Like, nobody talks about Saints Row 1, and they had all these, like, actual good actors in it. What the fuck? That's crazy. I've only ever played Saints Row 2 and 3, to tell you the truth.
Zephyr_Silver sent a super chat. Him, Tim Daly, and Kevin Conroy are peaked Calvi A's.
I don't think anyone will ever be a better Batman than Kevin Conroy. I don't think anyone will ever top his performance. Anyway, let's say Baby Size was like 5 years ago, so here we go. I was streaming 5 years ago, guys. I'm not new. No, I didn't mean to click on the topic. I wanted to watch my clip, which is relevant to me. Oh. Do I finally get to be Connor again? This looks very noir. That's quiet. Yes! Finally! We get to the real game! Oops. Ah, no, I was just trying to pause it. My mic is even more potato-y than it was when I started streaming on YouTube. We get to the real game! I'm so happy right now. This was just me streaming for like 5 people. Lieutenant, I'm about to become your best friend. Uh-oh, Connor's breaking all the rules. What a mad lad. I like how dive bars haven't changed in like 20 years. This takes place in like 2035 or 38, so it's actually not that far in the future, is it? I suppose this is... Yeah, I don't know why I expected a shitty bar and diner to look futuristic. I realized I was stupid as soon as I said it. Reasonable. Okay, which one of these drunks is my boss? I gotta find him. Your new best friend, Connor. Yeah. He's such a sweetie. There he is. There's our boy. There's the bestest boy in the whole world. Hank. And I was doing this voice when I was watching, Gotham with, Aeronaut. And this guy is basically the same character as Harvey Bullock in Gotham, I swear to God. He is. Watch Gotham. He fucking is the same character. After him, though. Hi, Hank. Hank, be my friend, Hank. Oh, he looks nothing like his picture. That must have been him like 10 years ago. No, I swear this is an image of Clancy Brown in The Shawshank Redemption. I swear. Because that's exactly what he looked like in that movie. I think it's an Easter egg. He was born in 1985. He's gotta be like... Oh, he's gonna be like in his 50s then, right? That's the same year my brother was born. I will too be in my 50s in the future.
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were.
Yeah, he's tropey too, but the actors are so good, they elevate the writing.
I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
Yeah, see, it's like such stilted dialogue, but they both make it work. Especially Brian Descartes playing Connor. Like, the reason Connor works is entirely because of him and his acting and his performance and the way he built the character himself. Nothing to do with the writer. In fact, David Cage hated the two of them ad-libbing on set, and you can tell they had great chemistry. Clancy Brown, man, it's Mr. Krabs!
We assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
That would be
Well,
me.
I don't need any assistance.
Look, I have cute little freckles and
Especially not
everything
from a
because
plastic asshole like you.
I'm a cute boy.
Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out.
This dialogue
I
is
love
so
crotchety
bad.
characters like him. I don't know why.
I do have a soft spot for curmudgeons with a heart of gold, though.
Some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
Like, that dialogue is terrible, but he makes it sound natural.
I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
No. Where?
Never mind.
He is a robot, Hank. Oh no, I lost approval with Hank. No. Wait, let's
You know
enable
what?
him. Let's enable him.
I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See that, Jim? Wonders of technology. Make it a double.
Oh, they actually let Connor carry around money? Okay. Why does he have cash? Why didn't he just pay with his forehead on the company credit card? I don't understand. Wait a minute.
It's a good question, me.
What's he drinking there, Hank?
Did you say homicide?
Alright, I had my second drink. I'm ready to go now. I always drink on the job. Nom and Jaden, FBI.
Told you I kept making Nom and Jade and FBI jokes.
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. Reminder, Kevin Conroy is the only Batman to have played him in cartoons, a AAA video game trilogy, live action, thanks Arrow, and wrote a Batman comic.
Yeah.
Nick Crest Tyson sent a super chat, so Saints Row stream is now on the table.
Ah, no! Playing my own fucking music. Yeah, actually, I haven't played Saints Row 2 in a long time, and I consider that one of the best games ever made. I like Saints Row 2 a lot, but the PC version's a little jank. I think I had trouble beating it on PC and never did, but I know I beat it on Xbox 360. But yeah, that's
Master
definitely on the table.
Clockwork sent a super chat. God damn it, hearing that voice all I can think is Andromeda Dad.
I don't know what Connor's VA has done after Detroit, but his performance in that game is really good. And like we keep saying, it had nothing to do with David Cage's writing. Nothing at all. It's just two very talented actors who had good chemistry on set, taking what they were given and elevating it, and I think that's really great. And I only care about Hank and Connor's story. I don't give a shit about anything else in the game. My best ending was Hank giving Connor a hug. That's all I wanted. And I only killed Connor twice, alright? It's fine. It's basically the same Connor. It's alright. It's fine. It's cool. I waltzed into the game like, I've seen Let's Plays. I won't end up killing Connor. And then I end up killing him like 2.5 times, but the third time didn't count, so it's a half, okay? I restarted. It's fine. It didn't happen. Oh shit, I was on the wrong layer. That's alright. I can probably combine these two anyway in this panel. Oh, let me turn my music back on. Sylvester, there's like a whole compilation of like all 26 ways you can kill Connor out there on the internet. Damn, maybe I should find that next. I know there's like... I'm sorry, it's very funny. I can't help it. I love Connor, but it's very funny. Let's see. What was I doing? Detroit. Become human. All Connor deaths. There's actually an emote in my Discord based on me killing him that my friend drew ages ago, because she was one of the people I was playing the game for, and she was really upset with me for killing her son. Actually, I have a clip for that too. Let me find that real quick. Oh, God. No, it's gotta be in here somewhere. Or is it a highlight? Oh, no, it's a clip. It's a clip. Okay, cool. Bring that up. So, this is like literally... Why do you keep failing to capture the thing I'm on? Oh my god. Just capture, fucking Chrome for me, you stupid thing. Okay, anyway, so I literally, like, started one of the streams, like this. So, can I just watch the clip itself, please? Share, fine, copy link. God, why do you suck so much, Twitch?
Welcome back to my Detroit stream. Are we all ready for some more really competent gameplay that doesn't involve killing characters we actually like? I'm not trying to kill Connor! I've been trying not to kill Connor, he's just so killable. No, technically we're on Connor number 3? It's fine, it's fine.
But yeah, I got him killed on the first mission. After very confidently saying I would not kill Connor. Because that's just how my life works out. Let's see, is this the really funny quick cut one? There's like, this one's only 7 minutes long. This is better. Here we go. Every time Connor can die.
When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
Oh no, is this just the deaths in her playthrough? Never mind, I wanted to see every possible death. 28 stab wounds. Here we go, we'll speed it up, it's fine. It'll be comical that way. Oh, Connor death, let's go! Speed run!
You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine.
I think this is the one I killed him here by accident.
And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go. It's out of the question.
I think I didn't pick up the gun because I was trying to be a good boy, so I had to sacrifice myself.
Now it's my turn to decide.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the Connor deaths I caused. There's probably gonna be spoilers, by the way, but this game is goofy as shit. You should not really care seriously about the plot. You really shouldn't.
Listen, there are snipers on every roof. Let the hostage go. You have no other choice.
You can die a few different ways in this opening this opening conflict. Let's get past this opening one though. Yeah, so you can die a few different ways in the opening mission. And then I think the next one is a way I also died. Yeah, I ended up dying here because I thought the point was to stress out the other soft boy robot. I didn't realize I was supposed to find a middle ground. I misunderstood the instructions and psychologically tortured my fellow android. So I ended up with this scene.
I can't stop it.
Maybe I should replay it.
Stop that right now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that one disturbed Hank a little bit. And then I stopped dying after that. I totally didn't accidentally die here and then reset, yeah. I was trying to kill Kara and Alice, to be fair. That death didn't count in my playthrough, okay, listen. Bullshit, those two can still survive. The deaths here are just funny, I'm sorry. They make me laugh. In the urban farming complex.
You know you're not going to shoot me, Lieutenant. You're just
Oh, wait, you're not gonna show the one where he falls into like the fucking thresher?
Always one step ahead, huh? Tell me this, smart.
Yeah, so if you make Hank
how do I know you're not a
sad boy enough, he'll shoot you here.
And what I am not.
You have to take care of this man's psychological needs. It is all cute. I will say the QTE, the quick time events in this game are very good. They remind me of Wolf Among Us sometimes. So that's one praise I will give this game.
Why should you all be destroyed if only one?
Wolf Among Us is another one I want to replay.
Two innocent androids will be shut down.
I fucked up this one bad. They didn't get any answers out of these guys.
Nicholas Tyson sent a super chat. Can we see all Kara and Alice deaths next?
Sure. I guess this is just what the stream is now. I barely did any drawing today on my art stream. That's alright. That's okay, you guys are convincing me to stream Detroit Become Human again sometime, because I would enjoy that. Again, I really have a love-hate relationship with this game. And I'm definitely gonna stream Wolf Among Us again sometime, because that is one of my favorite games. I've played Wolf Among Us like 4 times. It's really good. I don't even like the Fables comics. In fact, I hate the Fables comics, and I think the game does it better. No, some of the QuickTime events in Detroit are as good as Wolf.
Sent a
They
super
are.
chat. Hi. Would you ever do a digital coloring tutorial?
Maybe. I've been thinking of doing like members only streams for like art teaching and teaching people how to stream. So that'll be something I start eventually. I'm kind of gradually building up my brand here, you know. God or no.
Don't do it, Gavin. I know how.
This is getting boring now, though. Okay, but yeah, I think I made my point. Carter could die. Where is him falling in the Thresher, though? That's the funniest one. Oh, is this the guy who does like? There's a guy out there who does like model swap videos of the game too, which are pretty cool. Detroit Become Human. Farm death? Farm death. What is it? Farm death. Connor farm death. I just want to see this boy fall in a Thresher. Fine. Fine. Whatever. Fine. Detroit Become Human. All Kara and Alice deaths. Let's see if there's a compilation of that. Let's see. Oh, I guess they can just both die right at the beginning. That's good information for me to know. This is how I killed them. I think this is gonna show multiple ends, but this is how I killed them in my playthrough. It's their fault for trying to cross the damn road. And it's at this point that I had figured out that Alice was an android, because the cops were very not concerned about a human child being dragged across this road. And they said, we need to catch those androids, plural. And I said, oh god, are they gonna make the kid a robot? That's so fucking stupid. And yes, they made the kid a robot.
I can't take that chance. Now you will get yourself killed. Do not go.
Look, I just killed them off because no, Connor, don't go. I just wanted to kill them off because their story is boring. I had Connor not chase them when I killed them, though. Oh, yeah, see, Puff Person, I agree. It was like, I was like, really? Is that where they're going with this? That's so fucking stupid. And again, what is the implication? This guy's wife divorces him and takes the kid, so this disheveled drug addict can just walk into the robot iPhone store and buy a child robot, and someone was okay with selling it to him, and he bought it just to, like, beat it. Just to give it stuffed toys, books, a bedroom, and then beat it. Okay? That makes a whole lot of sense. And he has the other robot he bought to clean the house, feed it spaghetti, for unknown reasons. Like, they clearly did not have Alice set up to be a robot at the beginning. This was a last-minute plot decision, and it makes the whole story fucking stupid. Why were you complaining about being cold, Alice, when we were trying to find a place to sleep for the night? Why are you going, we can't stay in the car, Kara. I'm too cold. Like, were you programmed to be whiny? Were you programmed to feel the cold? Or are you just lying? Why not just tell her you're a robot at that point? It makes no sense. Oh, I hate it so much! I'm very normal about this game. Oh, God. Yeah, like, why doesn't she have a button to turn off being cold? You're a fucking robot, girl! It was clearly not planned from the start. You cannot tell me that it was. Fuck you. And again, why would anybody be okay with the same company that makes Sexbox making child robots? Why would anybody be okay with that? Why isn't that on the news? You know? Like, holy shit. You can't expect David Cage to think about good world building, because he's not a good writer. It's still the best thing he's ever written. It's still crap, but it is the best thing he's ever written. Yeah, it definitely, and the only sad part of skipping Kara's storyline is I didn't get to the part where she meets this black woman who likes to help androids.
Dana_Brand sent a super chat. Alice doesn't have a personality. She is just a cold lamp for us to feel sorry for, which annoys me.
That's also annoying, but yeah. So Kara meets this black lady, and it's important that she's black, who likes to help androids cross the border into Canada, where there's no androids allowed, so I guess they can just take out their little iPhone lights, and they'll look like humans, and they won't get deported for being robots, and Canada won't smash them to bits for being robots, or I guess, is the logic. So anyway, this character sits there across from this conventionally attractive white woman robot, and says, "My people used to be treated like yours, too." I'm like, let's just all remind ourselves that a white Frenchman wrote this. He also has robots having to go to the back of the bus, guys, but it's totally not a really ham-fisted racism allegory. It's definitely not that. So bad. So yes, if I do replay it, I'll make sure I keep all the characters alive and do all the storylines this time. I'll be good. I'll be a good girl. I'll put up with Kara and Alice. I will just whine and complain the entire time. And with Marcus, like, again, it's kind of like a love-hate situation. I want to like Marcus, but he's so boring, and his part of the story is so poorly written. He's just a pointless character. Like, even when you think he's about to get cool, it just nothing happens. And then they try to shoehorn you into a romance with that North chick, and it's like, even though I deflected her every advance, and never showed her any affection, and let her die, and Marcus is still sitting there like, North was the love of my life, we've lost so much, and I'm like, bro, I was saying begone thought to her every single time she spoke to me. What are you talking about? I mean, I always call Marcus Robot Moses. Calling him Robot Jesus is also funny, but he's more like Robot Moses. But yeah, the really ham-fisted allusions to black civil rights in the United States were there, and ham-fisted, and clumsy, and embarrassing, and David Cage is out there going, No, I was not talking about the racism. I am just trying to bring emotion to video game. You know, I can't do a French accent.
A super chat. I've been hit by bricks more subtle than David Cage.
That's, yeah. No comment, that's perfect.
Logan117 sent a super chat. There is a magazine about child robots in the drunk dad's apartment.
Yeah, and that's how Kara figures out she's a robot, but like, we, the players, see Kara pick up this magazine and look at it, but it blurs it out for us, the players. Why did you even show that? Did you think that was foreshadowing? To just go, look, the answer's right here, but we're just not gonna show it to you right now. That's not how that works. So, yeah, and then they flash back to it later and show you, oh, it was about an Alice bot, and it's like, and of course you named her after the character in a book based off a real little girl that Lewis Carroll hung out with and was really creepy about, you know. It's, yeah, it's again, my biggest question is, so why the fuck does he have Kara feed her spaghetti? Is he that high? Is he that high? He has to have his maid bot feed his child bot spaghetti? Like she's actually gonna eat it? Like, they sit down to dinner to eat spaghetti, and he just starts ranting and raving about how you must hate me because your mother left, and Alice is just sitting there like, what the fuck, bro? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just not even gonna, like, I'm not even gonna keep it spoiler-free if I do replay it, because I have to scream and yell about what a stupid plot twist that is. I can't contain it. Well, like, Heavy Rain's twist makes no sense either when you're playing from the perspective of the guy who turns out to be the killer. It's like, it's just the plot hiding stuff from the player, which is not foreshadowing or good writing. It's just hiding shit because it would give away your twist immediately. Or you didn't plan it out ahead of time. Alice can actually die of the cold? How? She's... Why would you program that into the child robot? Why would they program that into a bot? Why would you program a robot to just completely break and die if it's too cold? It's almost like they didn't plan this plot twist out from the beginning. And David Cage just went, oh, wouldn't it be so deep and mind-blowing if she was a robot too? And everyone else on the team went, what the fuck are you talking about? But he did it anyway because he's an auteur. Oh, God. It's like, is Alice like a Tamagotchi? If you don't feed her, she will just die? Oh god, that game is fucking ridiculous. But I kinda love it. I love Detroit Become Human the same way you love a B-movie. You know it's crappy. You know it's nonsensical and stupid, but it just has charm, and you just kinda love it. You know? I feel the same way about Alan Wake, which I'm definitely going to be replaying for Halloween, as well as the sequel, which I haven't... I'll play the sequel blind. I haven't gotten around to playing the sequel yet. But the first game is one of my favorite games. And it is really derpy. And that's part of why I like it. Alan Wake is a game that, like, was so close to being good, and it just kind of tripped and fell at the finish line.
Sent a super chat. If equals temperature lower than 30 F, then equals type skill into the console.
I know, right? Like, does she have temperature sensors? So she knows when to just shut down completely because of the temperature?
Nick Wolf sent a super chat. OMG, I thought Lewis Carroll was C.S. Lewis.
No, those are two. Those are different men. Those are very different writers. What did you send me now, Kaiser? Oh my god, okay. They could die of the cold in Canada? Okay, I guess this will be the last thing. This will be the last thing we watch before I end the stream, guys. I have to see this. So this is like late in the story, too. This is late in the story, where she already knows Alice is a robot. I think. Do you need Luther for that? Or would you still think Alice is a real child here? Is Alice just going bleh, pretending to die, just to tug at her heartstrings? I can see, like, their joints seizing up in the cold, sure. I can't go any further.
Yes. Yes, we made it.
Yeah, it was some scummy shit. Cage did C-Puff.
We won't have to hide anymore.
Okay, she does.
A family.
He doesn't know Alice is a robot here, it seems. So, like, if you never get Luther, do you ever find out?
Sent a super chat. The roleplay setting on the robots are super realistic.
No, right. Because, like, in Kara and Alice's story, you get Luther from that crazy guy's house. Because, of course, it wouldn't be a David Cage game unless a woman is kidnapped by a man and subjected to sexual violence. But, yeah, so this crazy robot guy's house, he's like Sid from Toy Story, but with the androids, and he just, like, fucking makes freaky versions of them. And he has a guy named Luther, and Luther comes with them. And it's Luther who says to Kara... Kara, look at Alice. You've just been, like, blocking out of your mind that she has a LED like us.
David Cage stole the plot from AI, artificial intelligence. Deep cut.
I mean, that movie also has a lot of flaws. A lot of flaws, but a little bit, yeah.
Tired. I have to sleep.
Why do you have to sleep? You're a robot. Oh my god. Yeah. But it's like how in certain endings, Amanda will just walk up to you and say, yes, the robot rebellion was all secretly the company's master plan, and in other endings, that's not true. Like, it's such a clusterfuck.
I love you, Mom.
Oh, just switch her back on, Kara. Just reboot her. Just blow in her ports. It'll be fine. Oh, see, she can choose to die or keep living. It's in her programming. She can just pop back up and say, "Oh, sorry, that was just my child death program. Just turn it off. Just get into my my system resources and turn off that exe. It'll be fine." Let's give her a little slap. Okay, this has definitely convinced me that I do need to replay Detroit Become Human on stream sometime, though. You're just gonna leave her there? She just moved her legs on her own. She's not even dead. She's pretending. She literally just moved her legs to lay down on her own. She's gonna crack open one eye and say, "Am I doing death right, Kara? This is in my programming." Is Kara just assuming she's dead? What is happening here? It seems like in this ending, Kara never found out Alice is a robot, though, so Alice is just being really dramatic right now. She needs to pop up right after this and say, "Oh, Kara, by the way, I'm an android, too. I'm just programmed to pretend to die when it's too cold, because I'm a Tamagotchi." This game is so stupid. But I still love it. Like, I don't care. Like, if you're legitimately a fan of this game and like the writing, that is fine. That is fine. I'm not making fun of you, but I personally think this game is just so ridiculous, but I still kind of love it, you know? Is this the people that are supposed to help them cross the border? Like, those people are gonna get out of the car and walk over to Alice and say, "Oh, another android. Why did you just leave her lying on the snow? We can take her, too." God fucking damn it. Yeah, that's what we'll have to do. We'll have to play this, and then we'll have to play Nier Automata to show how you actually write android characters. Because, like, when I watched my friend play Nier, and he had gotten that in Persona 5 at the time, and he was more excited about Persona 5. And we both hated Persona 5, I'm sorry. We found it very boring and repetitive. And then he's like, "Well, I have this other game." And we were like, "Aha, look at the Lollygoth Animu characters on the front. This is gonna be silly." And then, like, by the end of him playing it, we were, like, changed people and, like, crying and, like, talking about the themes. And our other two friends were like, "What the fuck are you two even babbling on about?" And we're like, "No, you don't understand, like, the robots were all philosophers, and it was really deep." And the gameplay, and you had to sacrifice your save file at the end. Oh my god. You know, so I wouldn't mind playing that one myself either. Cryo also bought me Nier Replicant, which I barely even understand what that is.
Sent a super chat. There's literally a choice in some routes after you find out to turn the imp hold settings off for Alice. Skull emoji.
What is this game? What is this game? Oh my god, it's so bad, but it's also so good. I am gonna play Disco Elysium blind eventually. Again, we'll probably do like another mid-tier game stream. I'm not ready to commit to like a full, huge game stream, like replaying the Mass Effect trilogy or something yet. We'll get there, guys. Don't worry, I'm building myself on this platform, no matter how many people think that it's cringe that I say that I've built up everything on my own over the last year and a half to 18k subs by myself. And I shouldn't be proud of that, apparently, but that's okay. Anyway, do I sound bitter? I might be a little bitter. It's about time to feed my animals anyway. I've barely drawn anything. I think I'll wrap up for tonight. We'll probably do some kind of game stream this weekend, though, even if it's just me playing No Man's Sky again. But I'll look at what I have on my game list for you guys to vote on. Last time I tricked you and only let you vote between Katamari games.
So Tanaka sent a super chat. Have you tried putting that Alice bot in a big old bag of rice? Lock the hell in here.
Just put her in a bag of rice and carry her in that. You'll be fine. You'll get over the border to Canada just fine. It'll be great. Okay, well, if nothing else, you guys have now inspired me to replay Detroit Become Human again, so I hope you're happy with that. We'll have a grand old time, and I will have to torture myself with Alice and Kara's story. Might look a walkthrough up just to get through shit faster, because their sections are so goddamn meandering. But yeah, and definitely, Nier Automata will be in the future. And, so, yeah, I'll probably look at what games I have on the list and feel
Miss
like playing.
Jasmine sent a super chat. Alice, me, breaks out the AA batteries not on my watch.
Quick, change your SIM card! Stat, she needs it! Anyway, alright, I'm off for the day. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for your super chats. Actually, let me see if I can raid somebody right now. Let me, get into my thing. Who the fuck is streaming right now? I can't find anybody I want to raid. I will not. Raiding on YouTube, that is. I don't bother to do it on Twitch, I'm sorry. I'm primarily a YouTube streamer these days, if you can't tell. And I did just say, there's just no, the Twitch is not long for this world, I don't think. No, there's nothing really. Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna head out. I will talk to you guys either this weekend or next week. Goodbye for now.